The Spurs are back, and so is Victor Wembanyama, and so is Devin Vassell. A very, very good evening as we welcome you into Spurs Live, presented by Bally Sports and Outdoors. The Silver and Black return from a 3-game road trip. They wrapped with that win in Golden State. So after losses in Houston and Sacramento, why to bounce back against the Warriors? So what do you say? Let's do it again. And like Saturday, Golden State going to be without Steph Curry. The future Hall of Famer going to miss tonight's ball game. He rolled his ankle in a loss to Chicago on Thursday. MRI coming out clean, but the Warriors taking these couple of days as a precautionary note, seeing how that ankle responds. For the Spurs, two big differences from Saturday as they look to make it 2 for 2 against the Warriors and a home and home. Victor Wembanyama back after missing consecutive contests for the first time.
This one here tonight.
Sean mentioning the 78-73 shades of the 99 finals. Final score, Game 5, 99 finals. Sean, 78-77
right.
in the 70s. Absolutely.
It was good enough to get it done. Heck.
Good enough to get it done. No one around here is complaining whatsoever. No way. All right, we're going to check in with you guys again after the break. Mentioned how the Spurs have 8 straight home games. 6 of them are at the Frost Bank Center. That's because 2 of them are right up I-35 in Austin. And they're coming up quick this weekend up to the state's capital. Talk about that next. Malachi Branham, huge again tonight for the Spurs. We talked about how Keldon Johnson led the team with 22. Malachi right behind him with his third 20-plus straight game. And the one before that, that victory against Indiana in San Antonio on Sunday, he scored 18 in that ball game. So he was 2 points away from having a 4th straight 20-point game, mixing it up tonight. 3-pointers, floaters, getting into the lane. Malachi had the offensive bag working. 20 points on 7 of 15 shooting, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc, at 3 rebounds. He did it all in 28 minutes in securing that 3rd straight game of 20-plus points. And so the former Ohio State Buckeye, one of the 3 Spurs first-round picks from last year, really coming into his own this last couple of weeks, and really been a big reason why the Spurs now have 3 wins dating back to last Thursday with that win against Oklahoma City.
Shannon in more of the outside back role. You can see the effect.
Opportunity here for Roots. They want a handball. They might get it. Yep. Johnny Rodriguez will take the kick versus Pablo Cisniega. We're tied.
An 11-point lead early on, double digits after the first quarter. Golden State, you knew that run was coming, cutting into that lead. Even though Steph Curry's out, still got Klay Thompson, still got Draymond Green, and now they have Chris Paul. And those 3, a big reason why the Warriors have made this a ball game. The Spurs up by 2. Now, for the Silver and Black, it's been all about the big guys. Victor Wembanyama in his first game back after missing the last 2. Had it working in the lane early, lefty, and then righty over Klay Thompson. Also looking for his teammates. Julian Champagnie continuing his hot shooting streak from Saturday. Julian, the beneficiary of the assist from Vic, as Wemby then went back in the lane. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama. Zach Collins, nice job spelling Vic in relief. Zach doing it in a number of different ways as well. Defensively, a nice effort for Zach Collins. Now, when you look at his last several games, Zach, he scored 22 in that game in Sacramento, one of the games that Wemby missed a couple games ago. Also scored 13, 17, and 14 over the last several weeks. So Zach Collins really putting it up offensively in these last several weeks for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama doing what Vic does.
SAFC, though, still very much with an opportunity. Hernandez. Inside, shot, goal, SAFC! Just like that, it's a 2-1 lead. My goodness, we've said his name several times. Kevin Lambert, a man who Coach Alan Martinez says, Katie, the best midfielder in the USL. That's my opinion. That's what I think. I think Lambert saying, I'm making a case for it right now.
The Spurs miss on an opportunity to get a 2nd straight win against the Warriors. 126-113, a winner on Saturday. Tonight, On the wrong end of a 112-102 final score. Big issue for the Spurs. They shot so well in the first half. Second half, not so much. A look at the final numbers, and it tells you just how much that shooting dropped off. They were shooting 51% through the first 24 minutes. They end up at 42%. The Warriors, they stayed right on pace, right around 49 in the first half. They finished with 49. The paint points at the bottom there, those huge as well. The Spurs, 48 for the game. Well, they had 20 in the first half thanks to 10 by Wemby and 10 by Zach Collins just in those first 24 minutes, but outscored in the end inside the paint, 52-48 by Golden State. And it's a game that's reminiscent of the first time these two teams played. Back on the day after Thanksgiving, the Warriors took a huge 17-point lead with about 7 minutes or so left in that ball game. The Spurs would get within 3 that night on a Jetty Osman three-pointer with about 20 seconds to go. Jetty not playing tonight. Tonight, you saw the Warriors get out to a big lead. The Spurs closing to within 8 or so, but in the end, not able, just like that night back in late November, not able to get over the hill.